It's been 3 years since a little-known band with a big name and a seemingly endless amount of energy bounced their way out to the West Coast. Since then, the Barenaked Ladies have become one of Canada's most recognizable and most successful bands. And Vancouver has become a little bit of a home away from home for these 5 lads from Scarborough. They've just spent the last 2 months here recording a new album that will be out at the end of the summer. Tonight, we're going to take a look back over the last 3 years. We're going to talk to the Barenaked Ladies about the ups and downs of success, the future of the band, and what it means to be barenaked in Vancouver.
She walks through the corn leading down to the river, and her hair shone like gold in hot morning sun. She took all the love that poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox on the run. Everybody knows the reason for my fall. Yeah, this woman tempted me down Paradise Hall. Yeah, so this woman tempted me and she took me for a ride. Now I'm like a lonely fox 'cause I need a place to hide. You know, she walks through the corn leading down to the river, and her hair shone like gold in hot morning sun. You know, she took all the love that poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Just like a fox on the run.
All right, so take us back a couple of years when it was, I guess, 1991. You guys showed up here in Vancouver for the first time to play as a band.
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience.
We used to play as a theater group. About 1989, we came here to Vancouver to play as a theater group quite a bit. But that time we flew out, and we had been doing so much work in Toronto, and I think a lot of bands get caught in kind of the Toronto Queen Street ghetto, if you want to call it that. It's a great place to grow up, and it's a great place to play. But I think a lot of bands get a little bit too, they get ghettoized in that. And we said that part of our goal was to be a Canadian band rather than a Toronto band.
Right.
And we knew Vancouver was a place with a really happening music scene, and people were really into seeing live stuff, so we tried to come out here and do as much playing as we could. So we came out in the summer of '91 and did a week at the Railway Club. Finished that off the last night at the Railway. We did open for the Stray Cats at the Coca-Cola Bowl at the PNE.
We rocked this town, actually, I think.
Rocked it inside out.
Yes, that's correct.
Hello there. My name is Stephen Page, and I'm one of the Barenaked Ladies. We're here at the PNE. We're starting our tour today at Mr. Ken's Donut Factory, where millions upon millions have been served. I'm assuming that's millions of donuts. They're very small donuts, so you order many at a time. You can get 7 for $1 or 17 for $2.
That's a bonus buy, Steve.
That's right, they're calling
That's
that
a bonus buy.
If there's someone you can't live without, then do so. Oh, oh, oh. And if there's someone you can just shove out, well, do so. You can be my Yoko Ono. You can follow me wherever I go. Be my Yoko Ono. Whoa, whoa. I want to see the hammer
Don't
slice.
push me. I'm working hard here today. I'll show you real quick.
All right.
What do you want to see?
I want to see the hammer get sliced.
I'll show you that.
Okay.
First, I'll show you how to make a rose out of a potato. You guys can
Right. Cool.
Just stand here and look interested. I'll take care of the rest. Now, you do this on a beet for a red rose, a carrot for a yellow rose, potato or a turnip for a white rose.
Oh no, here we go. Another when I say this, I may be stepping on pins and needles. I don't like all these people slagging her for breaking up the fields.
I like coming and staying here. I've been here for 2 months, and I love it. It's a great place.
Great place to visit and to hang out. And I'm glad that I have so many friends here, you know. Like, it's amazing how many people I run into from back home who have moved here. And I also enjoy, you know, when I meet a Vancouverite, I like get their autograph because I don't know if there's anyone from Vancouver in the city. Is that true?
Everybody's from somewhere else. That is true, isn't it?
I just think the people here in BC are a lot more in touch with their primal instincts, you know? They're a lot more in touch with themselves. For instance, come here for a sec. the CNE in Toronto, we have the food building, right? But instead, what do they have here? Eat! So it's a lot more primal. It's a lot more natural. It's a natural man thing. And that's what I like about being out here. Eat! Be my Yoko Ono, whoa. Be my Yoko Ono, whoa. Be my Yoko Ono, whoa, whoa. Eat! They're in touch with themselves.
I like that.
We're saying a lot of the same things as each other was saying before, but that's okay. It says we're a band and we're conspirators. We're here to overthrow the West Coast attitude. Get tense! Please, get tense! Get tense!
If I was to say, like, things that I miss about Toronto that aren't here, it's a nightlife kind of thing. There's lots of people here doing their thing, and it's usually in the daytime and it's outside, and if you're into that kind of, outdoor kind of thing, I like to go out and hang out in clubs and bars and check out stuff.
I like to go dancing.
Yeah, but my baby loves a bunch of authors.
Yeah.
Where do I like to hang out? I like the Railway Club.
I like Railway Club. I like Delilah's. I like the beaches.
Yeah, the
I like
beaches
Stanley
are cool.
Park.
I recently caught a sunset, or no, a sunrise actually, at one of the beaches at Jericho Beach, and I thought, that's totally cool. You're looking at the city, and there's the mountains and in the water, and it's really refreshing to have that so close.
But baby, we always alright to each other anyway. But even we never really knew each other anyway. It took me to believe it was over, and it took me 2 more to get over the loss.
I think on our live shows, that's what we're kind of famous for, opening a show and keeping an audience, captive.
You gotta be bang, 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 doing cartwheels like Ben Vereen.
That's right, cartwheels, right, bang, 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 right from the start, danced all the way down the aisles.
Never really knew each other anyway. Well, even we never really knew each other anyway.
Monday, UTV.
Climb the walls of my mind just like climbing on a jungle gym. I'm more than content with the state of mind I'm in. I am crazy, just like you. I am crazy, just like you. I don't think I need a rubber room, but that might be nice. I'm not a manic, depressive, paranoid, schizophrenic, so I don't need your advice, 'cause I'm just crazy, just like you. I am crazy, just like you. The lights are on, but nobody's home. My elevator doesn't go to the top. I'm not playing with the full deck, I lost my marbles. The lights are on and nobody's home. My elevator doesn't go to the top. I'm not playing with the full deck, I've lost my marbles. I'm furious short of a load, but a bullet always turns my back. I flew over the cuckoo's nest and I'm never ever coming back, 'cause I'm just crazy, just like you.
You guys talked a lot about the term you were kicking around was acoustic sampling. Is that
Hip-hop.
Acoustic hip-hop.
The hip-hop element comes in because, we kind of sample different types of music with acoustic playing. We do it acoustically as opposed to, electronically sampling something. Like we might take a snippet from here and a snippet from there, and it's all kinds of different styles mixed into one.
She don't treat me like a simpleton. She's not ashamed to be the only other virgin I know. And when my hamburger's cold, I get up ready to go. She's only 15 years old, and I'm in love with her soul. Well, ain't it funky now? She's got a gold tooth. You know she's hardcore. She'll show you a good time, and then she'll show you the before. Boy, I am in love with a McDonald's girl. She has a smile of innocence.
Rather than just pretending that influence or that remnant of song doesn't exist, we'll just stick it in the song and say, hey, look, okay, we know we stole this part, but here you can, you know. So people don't catch us at it, we catch ourselves at it.
Especially Sticks.
Especially Sticks.
Because Sticks are really good.
I'm sailing away.
Sing it. Yeah.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, Big Mac, filet of fish, quarter pound of French fries, icy Coke, thick shake, sundaes and apple pies. Sing a song of taste. Sing that song of taste. You can only find in one place, McDonald's girl. I am in love with a McDonald's girl. She has a smile of innocence, so tender and warm. I am in love with a McDonald's girl. She is an angel in a polyester uniform.
Do you use that term anymore to describe your music, acoustic hip-hop?
I was just thinking about that. I don't know if it really is as much. I think we're all hip-hop fans, but still, we always have been. But I think originally our music was a lot more referential than it is now. There were a lot of snippets from other songs, snippets from other sources, and I think our music is a little more constructed now or something. It's a little more crafted in itself.
Do you take less from other songs now to put in the new songs?
Well, that
little
taking,
less obviously, at least.
Yeah, taking from other songs was sort of a live thing anyway, you know. Now I think,
But it was something we did on Gordon a fair bit.
that's
too.
true, that's true.
Oh my God!
Now that we've established ourselves, obviously, all over the country, we feel pretty comfortable wherever we go, especially Vancouver. That's why we're here now. We've spent, I think we've been, since those railway shows Steve was talking about, we've been here like 10 times, 10 separate times, and we're really comfortable here.
Thank you and hello. How's it going? Hi, we're Barenaked Ladies. This is my dad. You think your dad's bad with home movies? My dad's a fanatic. He's waiting for you to trip up, like if you flush your head down the toilet by mistake, you'll send it in and maybe get $10,000. That's right.
That coyote is really a crazy clown.
You even went on the wild mouse.
When you learn that it never can hold you down. Whoa, oh, oh, poor little road and never better than anyone. Oh yeah, the run on the road is hot, yes, having fun. And let me tell you about Roadrunner. Me for that coyote's after you. Roadrunner, me living catches you through.
This is basically how your band started, the Barenaked Ladies, as buskers, right?
Well, we didn't really do it for money, but we did it because we just liked it.
Give it a shot, let's try again.
Okay. You actually joined the band because of a Buskers festival.
Yeah, that's right. Met them at a Buskers Carnival.
Right.
Indeed. Yeah, but Steve was saying, about just like Buskers you're out on your own. You have to make the show. You got no construct.
Yeah, you don't have any captive audience. I mean, the audience chooses to stand and watch, and they don't have to pay for it. And
You think the experience of being buskers changed the band?
yeah, I think it did. I think it made us way better performers.
Better, like it changed it in the sense that, you instantly have to deliver right away. And I think on our live shows, we're kind of famous for opening a show and keeping an audience, captive.
You gotta be bang, 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 doing cartwheels like Ben Vereen.
That's right, cartwheels, right, bang, 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 right from the start, danced all the way down the aisles.
Roadrunner, that coyote's after you. Roadrunner, me living catches you through. I think those two people we bumped into earlier today, we put the camera on them and asked them if they recognized us, and they had no idea who we were.
You heard of Barenaked Ladies before? That's us.
You're embarrassing us, man. You're embarrassing us. I mean, I came here thinking that I was really famous, and then when you dig up someone who doesn't know who the hell we are, I'm embarrassed. I'm feeling bad about myself, and it's all your fault. See, that brings us back down to earth, so I don't have any problems. I'm okay. Roadrunner, me, if it catches you through, if it catches you through, if it catches you through.
talk me through some of the changes that you've been through as a band as you come through Vancouver, because we've seen you at pretty much every step of the way, from when you were nobodies to all the way through.
Well, I'd have to see the footage. I'd really like to approach this from a hairstyle kind of angle. I'd have to see the footage. When we came, I probably looked a lot like this.
What did I look like? Did I have beard then? Do you remember?
You were just growing it. I remember. You were just growing the
Little time, you were just
short hair.
And you said that you just sort of grow it and then shave it off, so it was not quite there to kind of have that nasty look.
Oh, okay. That could well be.
It's all facade. This kind of young guy is looking kind of scruffy. See, this isn't just me looking scruffy. This is me trying to look scruffy, this thing. I'm not actually going to grow it in. I'm just going to kind of keep trimming it back so it looks half grown. It's part of the image of the band. It's all very contrived.
I didn't ask to be famous, but I'm not sad. You see, I've got everything that I always wished I had. Thank my manager, I thank the screaming girls. Ooh, I thank my hairdresser for giving me such beautiful curls. Now I'm a new kid on the block. Well, I'm 23 and they won't let me grow up.
See, and when I think of world peace, I think of the new kids. I mean, I really don't have much against the new kids, actually, but I don't know if they're the foremost in my mind when I think of when I'm thinking on the peace front there, Joe, that I could handle. I could handle having that, but...
Think of what you say, think of what you do. There's no need to be afraid of us. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa. It just might be your daughter on our bus. Hey, yeah!
I mean, the first time we did stuff with you, when we did the stuff with the PNE, that was one of the first things like that we'd had, and it kind of, for us, helped shape how we presented ourselves, because we had a blast doing that. And I mean, that was kind of created a template for us, I think, to take away, to say, okay, this is how we are on camera. This is how we. I mean, it really was a way that we helped shape our own image, I think, just at least in our wackiness and our zaniness.
Actually, the music they're going to be playing while we ride this is kind of part of a building block of our own, I guess, musical upbringing. And there it is.
Right, there it is now.
The day topsoil, mean guys.
This is no ordinary green stamp. This means that I rode the rides at the PNE today for free. For free. And this guy came and filmed it.
You gotta be cool. You gotta pretend there's nothing phasing you about these rides. That you're really happy to be there, but that's about it.
We got to ride an actual ride, a ride called the Super Big Gulp. Oh, Super Big Gulp! Tyler got to do the safety speech at the bumper cars.
Hello and welcome to the beautiful PNE. It's a great day for a motor car race. Stephen Page and Ed Robertson at Barenaked Ladies are cruising around. Oh, and Cregan's got his wee tartan hat on. Oh, it's another head-on collision. Oh, he's lost his hat. There's a hat in there. Oh, he can't even get it. It's being crushed. His hat's being crushed. I can't even believe it. Cregan's hat's been crushed.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's amazing. It is amazing. It's remarkable. Are you getting
royalties for this, Steve?
We've had to stop taking things for granted. I think the process to coming to this record, taking time off and realizing that what we have outside of the band, and then getting back together, it's different. It's, some of the things, we're not on a bus every day having to play shows because we're promoting an album. We were getting together and creating new music and interacting on a personal level again after taking time off. It was different, and it wasn't the same as before.
It wasn't easy either.
It was not easy.
It's been hard, but that difficulty has changed the balance of the relationship, and I think it's made it a lot more balanced than it ever was. I mean, because the group started as me and Ed, so for 5 years or 6 years, I've looked at this band as being, as Ed being my partner, and the three other guys being equal sharing members, but not really. And I think over the course of this record, we've all had to say, yeah, these are five guys, and no matter how much you say it's 5 guys, you got to believe that each fifth. It doesn't mean that everybody plays a fifth of the instruments and a fifth of the notes on every song or whatever, or writes a fifth of the songs. But that fifth is there intrinsically, and you gotta understand that.
So you guys have spent like the last 6 months cooped up together. Are you ready to tear each other's head
years
off?
cooped up together. No.
No, it just keeps on getting
To rub each other's
wackier and
heads into our
wackier.
bellies.
Love will keep us together.
Exciting and new. Join a band. Your mind will turn to goo. Jim's way up.
See you, Jim.
Climbing the stands in, what's this called? Vancouver Place or something? Coliseum. Elysium.
What's the best chord to play hacky sack on? You like a clay chord, or do you like a grass chord, or
Preferably a nice grass, a nice soft grass.
is that
Because sometimes you have to go that extra little distance.
is that for the big diving shots? There was a point where I was actually playing hacky sack with you gentlemen out in the back when you were waiting to do sound check. It wasn't you weren't there, but you were there.
If there's anything active, sporting, I'm not there. That's not where you'll find me.
That must have been the P&E show when we came back the following summer.
The big show was Spirit of the West.
Right, yeah, that was a fun one. That was weird.
Good Ladies Fun Day, I think they called it.
To sound check.
If we were any good, I'd be excited, but I'm more nervous because I know everybody's going to hate it.
Go this way.
Why do you think everybody's going to hate it, Steve?
Well, they're going to see through the facade and realize that we're not a very good band, that it's just hype.
Do you have these self-doubts often?
Yeah.
Cameras in here. This is where the backing tapes are kept behind this barrier.
Don't film that.
Don't film that. Jesus.
And this is where the real singers stand. Oh, we're on stage. This guy's back here singing the lead vocal.
I'm not, they like that.
You can be my Okono.
Yeah.
See, that's what it sounds like when we sing it.
11,000 people were in that building. I just went to play,
Audience to date, and it's one of our biggest audiences still.
and I just went to that arena last week to see the Leafs lose against the Canucks, and I thought, wow, we played in here. Out here, it seems to be a lot less like, oh, I'd never go back to Ontario, or Ontario is taking everything. But, man, be quiet about it, because it's great out here. You don't want to start advertising it too much. You know, you'll get everyone out.
When I was born, they looked at me and said, what a good boy, what a smart boy, what a strong boy. And when you were born, they looked at you and said, what a good girl, what a smart girl, what a pretty girl.
I like it here a lot. As I said, I've been here 10 times with the band. I also came on vacation a little while ago, and now that we've been here for 2 months making this record, I mean, now I feel like I know the place inside and out, and it's a great place to visit. I am staying in Toronto. I like Toronto. That's really unfashionable here. I think at times, you know, people really have this thing going on, and especially it really came out during the hockey series.
What about this series with the Toronto-Vancouver rivalry, the bashing going back and forth? How did that make you feel? You were here for all of it.
Rosie DiMano sucks.
Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing reading reading some of the stuff from Toronto columnists like Rosie DiMano in the Vancouver Sun, making Torontonians look like jerks. And you know what? I am a jerk, but it's not because I'm from Toronto. There's lots of other reasons.
The same people, the same drinks and the same music, the same quicksand. I think this harbor town is wasting and sinking fast. Hello, city, you found an enemy in me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello, city,
Hello, city. Hello, city. Hey.
second night at the warehouse, and my mock turtleneck just reeks.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
From the liquor room up to the change room to the doom and gloom of the hotel room, I think this seaside beer hall should sink into the bay.
There's one major thing. It's Toronto bashing. You guys got a great city. It's a great place, great people. Just enjoy it. You don't have to chop the hell out of Toronto at every. I'm not blaming you, Alan, of course, but every opportunity. It's like it's almost a Canadian thing, because we have to hold on to this country, you know, and we have to appreciate what it's like in each place. We're fortunate we get to travel all over and check, you know, each place out, but I mean, you know, it's just anti-Toronto attitude, and half the people that I meet here who are espousing that are from Toronto, and then the other half haven't been there. So it's like, you know, just enjoy it, relax. It's okay, it's great here, and you know, we don't sit around going, wow, those bastards out west get all the mountains and whatever. It's like, you know, we go about our thing. We like coming here, and I get a bit defensive when people bash the place that I love.
Hello, city. Ooh, you found an enemy in me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello, city.
Hello, city. Hello, city. Maybe I caught you at a bad time. Maybe I should call you back next week. Maybe half the fault is mine that the sun didn't shine on Barrington Street.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm hungry, so let's eat.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Climbed out 3 flights to the street lights, and the bar fights were just taking in our sights. I hope tomorrow that I wake up in my own bed. Hello, city, you found an enemy in me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello, city.
Hello, city. Hello, city. Hey.
It's not my home, but it's part of my home. You know?
Yeah. It's nice to be, like I say, we're lucky. We get to travel everywhere. You know, we go to the East Coast, and it's amazing how regionalized this country is. This place is huge. It's insane. It's insane. It's so huge. It's like wacky. And we go to the East Coast, and, you know, often it's like, well, how are things back in Ontario, or what's happening here? We go to Newfoundland, people talk about Ontario. They have a disdain for it as well, because in Newfoundland they lose a lot of people to Ontario. You know, I'm getting out of here, I'm moving to Ontario or whatever. And I think on the East Coast it's much more a sense of abandonment, that, you know, they need people down there, they need brains, they need people. Out here it seems to be a lot less like, oh, I'd never go back to Ontario, or Ontario is taking everything. But man, be quiet about it, because it's great out here. You don't want to start advertising it too much, you know, you'll get everyone out.
You don't want 2 Torontos in the same country.
Exactly.
One's cool, 2 would suck.
This song is dedicated to the woman back there. It's an old Neil Sedaka tune called Calendar Girl. I'll wear a blue tuxedo, a blue tuxedo, a blue...
Oh my God!
Reality, to the here and now. Back to life, or back to the present time. Back to the here and now.
However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me?
Do you need me?
However do you want me?
However
do you need me?
In the morning, at the diner on the corner, I am waiting at the counter for the coffee.
Let's talk about Burnout. And you guys were so heavily hyped in this country. I mean, your what was the final total sales on the record? 800,000, 900,000.
800,000.
And it seemed like for the longest time you couldn't go anywhere without hearing the Barenaked Ladies. Do you think that did some damage to your career as musicians?
I think we've left it long enough. I think we did the smart thing and took a lot of time off. I mean, we were barely visible for the last 6 months as far as I'm concerned. I mean, we didn't do anything. And I think we needed that. I think everybody needed that. We were touring so much that we didn't turn on much music every second and see my face singing Enid all the time.
We took time off. Sorry, Steve. We took time off because we did 120 shows last year in 240 days. That's a show every other day from June till September, and that's in 5 countries. So we hated our guts, each other's guts after a while. Not literally, but it's been enough time.
One more day, Tyler and I actually would have killed each other. I think we were that close by the end.
Cage match, full-on cage match action. But it was we took 4 months off, which was great. We rejuvenated ourselves. Steve moved into his new house and got married. I was playing with another little ensemble, Don't Talk Dance, with Gordie Johnson and Chris Brown from Toronto, and the Creegans did some recording of their own material, and Ed also got settled into a house and was doing, becoming an electrical wizard.
He turned into Bob Vila. Ed turned into Bob Vila last year.
Sing it, Steve. We're working on the mic. Him and jamming on the stage. Oh, this is Eddie Robertson. That's Steve Page in it.
I don't go with the foam around school like an afro. You wanna go? You don't have no funny looking girls hanging up your arm like a wolf on a farm.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm a farm boy, home boy. Yo, home boy, yo.
Hit it.
Don't pickle cheese, chips, prepare mustard. Give me a grilled one, babe. I'm gonna bust it. Up with flavor down with
Hit it.
Come on, baby, let's get it together.
Is it true that the Barenaked Ladies are the world's most flatulent band?
Yeah.
And Ed flatulates on cue.
Yes.
Is there a lot of that going on?
I have yet to see that piece. I want to see that.
Pump it up.
And pain.
What else? Come on, here we go.
Sunshine. And
People lined up outside just to get drunk. Pump it up.
And pain.
Funky dancing here.
Sunshine. And rain. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming. We're Barenaked Ladies, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Hit it. I want to rock right now. I'm rock bass again to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock a microphone. Cause I get stupid, I mean outrageous. Stay with me if it contagious. Cause I'm the man, know not to lose it. To be an MC is what I choose her. The ladies love me, girls adore me. I mean even the ones that never saw me like way that rhyme has sure the reason why, man, I don't know. Cause it takes two. Make a thing go right. It takes two. Make it out of sight. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Oh My God.
We were just spotted on the sidewalk there, so we said, "Oh my God!" And that's us.
And how do you react to that kind of yelling?
I just say, I'm not your God, I'm Tyler.
He's my God.
Where are we going?
This is our rock bus.
We were so into working. The album was happening and we were playing shows, and really we weren't on autopilot, but we were just in this land of here's the shows, we're playing them. And I think we really got a chance to think about the how we wanted to present our tour, and the Mr. Rockin's tour at the Orpheum where you came on our bus. We were really happy with the way that came out because it was the first time with stage props and a real show. It was a real show.
This is my favorite lounge on the bus, because this is where I keep my personal entertainment systems, the Sega Genesis down here, the Super Nintendo up in here. And it's basically the same as the front lounge, a little smaller. But see, the idea here is if people are listening to different music in the front, then we can just hang out back here. And
And those compartments up there are especially designed to dry Ed's bathing
Well,
suit.
see, what we have here is it's a roll of bathing suits. you pull a bathing suit out and tear one off, right? And then another one feeds right out.
It's amazing.
It's incredible.
A great piece of tape that we have of yourself and Ed Robertson in the tour bus, where I ask, is it true that the Barenaked Ladies are the world's most flatulent band?
Yeah.
And Ed flatulates on cue.
Yes.
Is there a lot of that going on?
I have yet to see that piece. I want to see that.
Is that an insider, Katika?
Would you like to comment on that?
Well... on cue, ladies and gentlemen. Viewers of Vancouver, there we are. There's Barenaked Ladies. Fart jokes and all.
Yeah, but see, this is the insiders on the tour bus report. You know, that kind of stuff's going to come out.
It is amazing, actually. You spend enough time with guys, you get to know their good habits, their strengths, their weaknesses, and
What they look like naked.
what they look like naked.
I can close my eyes and picture everybody naked.
Yeah.
That's a strange thing.
Being able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's strange. That's true. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. For $5. No problem. So what's your name?
My name's Christy. I don't know how you're gonna...
Are you concerned about being the new Monkees?
The New Monkees. Alan, I wouldn't mind, I guess, being the New Monkees as long as I got, a name like Dolan's. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, there's
I mean, we all play our instruments and write music and enjoy what we're doing and enjoy entertaining people. There's a lot of levels to the band, that keep it going and keep us going. So, I mean, the music we're writing now in this tour, I think we're playing like 6 new songs, So there's so much more to the band than if I had $1 million and be my Yoko Ono, there's the Flags and the Good Boys and all the songs like that are very different headspaces and approaches.
The girl works at the store, sweet Jane St. Clair, was dazzled by her smile while I shopped there. It wasn't long before I lived with her. I sang her songs while she dyed my hair. Jane, divided, but I can't decide which side I'm on. Jane, decided, only cowards stay while traitors run. Jane, Jane.
I think I always saw my ideal audience as being people in their early to mid-20s who enjoy a good bit of alternative pop now and again. And then I realized that's ridiculous. It's whoever likes it, and it's great. Our audience, we saw them get younger and younger and younger because they're accepting, and there's a lot less image. I think there were a lot of people who were 21 and 22 who said, I hate those guys because I see them on TV a lot.
Which is cool because you gotta have healthy disdain for
I can kill Counting Crows any second right now. If they were over here, I would slap them. But Jones, aren't you from Mr. Jones, man?
I'm that guy from Mr. Jones. Someone said that to me in a bar here. Hey, aren't you that guy from Mr. Jones? I said, yeah, Mr. Jones. He goes, wow, I didn't know you were Canadian.
I never thought there'd be days like this. There was always someone at my door. I never thought I would ever miss. The crowd would always holler for more. But now it seems all the people want is what I used to be. And every time I try to do something new, all they want is 1973.
So I think it's easier to be on the younger end of things and understand things. You can be on the younger end and look at the huge spectrum of music and go, I get all of this. I think the older you get, the less you understand the stuff behind you or underneath you or younger than you. is what I mean.
And that's not it's not Barenaked Ladies are not ageists. We're not saying old people are bad, but it's just
I'm afraid of getting old myself. I'm afraid that I'm getting old, and that's all I think.
Think that'll affect your music, getting old?
No, I just hope that I get weirder as I get older. I think that's pretty essential as you get older. I think you can mellow out.
You have a fear of conformity?
Yeah, I do. I mean, because
you don't want to be Genesis. Yeah. You don't want to be going, I can't dance, and look at those crazy kids.
Sneer at the kids by doing that.
You don't want to do that, and I think that we got sneered at as kids a lot, and that maybe this record is going to wipe that sneer off of some faces. You know, might put it on some of the teenagers. Well, I don't get these guys anymore, but hopefully not. You know.
What did you think of the Barenaked Ladies' new stuff?
It's great.
It's absolutely awesome. It was really awesome. They've got good hair.
Wow.
Yeah.
The backlash thing happened a little bit in some of the alternative Toronto media. You know, they just really, it was easy, and we got lumped in with Moxie Frubus, another favorite Canadian target of intelligent young guys who went out and got popular. Sorry, we got popular, but that's the way it went, right? I think that this time off, and plus the new material, I mean, you know, time away from each other and time to work some other ideas out has generated some amazing stuff. I forgot to mention Steve working with Stephen Duffy on the time off. I thought that he just moved into his house and did nothing. I forgot that he wrote all the songs for the album. Shucks! She's a minor detail.
Is this record, this new record, going to shock people, or are they going to pick it up and say, you know, this is not the band I thought they were, this is a completely different record?
I mean, I could write the review right now that I know I'm going to see in some Canadian newspaper somewhere, and they're going to say, this is Barenaked Ladies trying to do their serious album, trying to do their white album now. They've lost all that made them charming and sincere on Gordon. I mean, they're going to say all that stuff because it's easy to say all that stuff. I think the songs are great. I think the performances are amazing. And I think the humor's there. We're not singing about TV shows right now because I haven't watched that much TV in the last year. Not as a conscious decision, but just because
it's hard when you're on the highways to watch television.
It hasn't turned me on that much. And I think we've exercised a lot of our kind of preteen stuff, and that's what Gordon was about. It was expressing as adults or as young adults things we felt as young teens, and I think we've done that, and we did it pretty successfully. This album's different, but it's us. It's totally the band.
And that's why her life, in a nutshell, no way would she ever wanted to change me. It's not that easy, 'cause my time is up and decided for me, and I don't tend to worry about the things that other people say. And I'm learning that I wouldn't want it any other way. Call me crazy, but it really doesn't matter. All that matters to me is she.
I like the old, but I also like the new. But actually, I have to say I do like this better, definitely.
I think I like the old hits. It's always nice to hear the old favorites, but the new sound is good, and it's very contemporary, I think, but the old stuff I like.
Classic, presented by Earls.
Do that again? Ed, that's a great idea.
Is this ensemble, is this going to last, or are you already thinking, hey, solo career out down the road?
It's funny. I think this is where I choose to live. You know, like this is the house that I'm in. I think we all have ideas of doing things on the side, but this is how I express myself. I get to write lots of songs, and these guys are willing to play them, which is pretty cool. And I like the way these guys play them with me. I mean, it's such an ensemble that I don't know. I think we all feel like a big part of the ensemble, but also outside of it, we're individuals.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to think about.
Yeah, it is that the possibility of going solo or whatever, you know, I think appeals to.
Like I choose not to right now.
Right.
But in 5 years, if I choose to, I just hope that I don't choose to only do that. Right. That I choose to do both. Because I think they can be very different.
I can get a job, I could pay the phone bills, I could cut the lawn, cut my hair, cut out my cholesterol, I could work overtime, I could work in a mine, I could do it all for you, but I don't want to. I can never feel it. Not the dirty jokes drive you back and forth. Night school every day. Even when never feel it, each other anyway. Baby, we always saw that feel each other anyway. But I don't want to. Even we never really knew each other anyway. Even we never really knew each other anyway. Even we never really knew each other anyway. Thank you.
I think you might see more ventures like that outside of the band, but the ensembles, I hope is going to live. I mean, you never know. I might lose my mind tomorrow, and
Well, on that note, the $64 million question: are you happy?
I'm happy, but yes, I have lost my mind. I think I actually, in the last couple months, somewhere I did lose my mind. And whether I'll recover it fully, I'm not sure. Whether I want to, also, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think I'm pretty close to being happy. I'm confused and I'm anxious, but I think you're supposed to be. I'm antsy and I'm temperamental, but...
If you stop being that way, do you think you'll stop being able to write the songs that you do?
Yeah, but I don't live my life to write songs, I do more than... I don't know. I mean, I live to work more than other people do. A lot of people work to live. I think my work is why I live to some degree, but you gotta have balance there, and I think I have some of that.
This is Suzette Myers from U News at 6. Do you still have those old brick shares stashed in a drawer or tucked away in a safety deposit box? Well, here's a way to turn your bricks into gold. Take or mail your brick shares to any neighborhood credit union. You'll be making a donation to worthy charities, including BC's Children's Hospital. It's another way you can help put smiles back where they belong.
This